that the NFL is strange, and I like it.
The NFL stands for not for long. For me, NFL stands for never freaking leaving. It's not going anywhere. The NFL is a league that is driven by storylines. There's way too many storylines. And the one thing that people say is, the storylines were getting old. You went through this period where you had Tom Brady and, New England, and they were winning everything. Kind of like the same problem that NASCAR had, where people just got sick of watching that. It was boring. It wasn't the same thing. But now this is a new NFL. There are so many young, good players in this league. There's so many good storylines. You have Kansas City. You have Patrick Mahomes. You have the quarterback out in San Diego now. You have Buffalo and Josh Allen. You have Baker Mayfield in Cleveland. You have, Lamar Jackson going on up in Baltimore. Tua Tagovailoa going on down in Miami. So everywhere you look, you have good young NFL players. And the one thing I found is when you continue to have all of these young players coming through, you have all of these storylines, football makes you feel good. And we are a society that likes to feel good. We thrive off of pleasure. That's what we do. Another thing I've learned is that there's a big difference between words and will. We tend to be a society full of words. We type them online, we say them on television, we talk to our friends about them over the phone. Everybody is big talk. But when it comes down to it, if words and will were the same thing, then we wouldn't be talking about all that comfort food. People would be walking around in Speedos and bikinis instead of wearing long baggy t-shirts on the weekend with baggy shorts. It comes down to the will. People don't have the will to walk away from football because it just feels too good, man. Football feels right. It makes all of us feel good. It brings communities together.
Right now, there's a little, it's not a honeymoon period, but it's like somebody's thinking about filing for separation. And eventually, it's going to get filed. And because people just don't feel the same way about these athletes that they used to. I know I don't. I hear from too many other sports fans. Yes, do we bet the games? Do people play fantasy football and all that? But the thrill is gone.
Really?
Yeah.
That's your best analogy.
Yeah.
First of all, let me tell you something. When the thrill is gone, you know what happens next? They start cheating in the next room. Okay? That's what happens. That's what happens. Yeah. Now, you sitting up here talking about Cameo and why have I lost you?
Yeah.
You know what you really should be saying about Cameo?
What?
That the NFL is strange and I like it. She's strange just the way she is. If you're gonna do an analogy, why wouldn't you do New Edition? Why wouldn't you be like, I don't love her. I tried to tell myself, but you can see it in my eyes. Come on, Dennis. I mean, make it look, to me, if it's gonna be on a Sunday, the only church song I wanna hear on a Sunday is it's the land of the free and the home of the
Better
Chiefs.
not. Better not. I knew it.